Welcome to Corvallis, Reser Stadium, home of the Oregon State Beavers. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the California Golden Bears, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Oregon State Beavers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Beavers will boot it away to start the game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Cal's offense will take the field first. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down. He started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David. Up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Golden Bears come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
To the air on 1st down. Unloads it downfield. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
There might not be a hotter player right now in college football than this guy right here. He had 2 picks in their last game. He already has an interception in the first drive of this one. Quarterbacks, they're going to figure it out eventually. Stop throwing his way.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop him. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Hand off from the shotgun. There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards of pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground, for goodness sakes. This guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Using his feet to buy time. Touchdown, Oregon State! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Golden Bears are in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. The Golden Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Finds his big tight end. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a 1st down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Golden Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Run in the red zone. It's Mooney. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Trying to wear down this defense. The 7th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. And here they come going for the 1st down on 4th and 2. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The Beavers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Throwing on the run. And that's
he was there. Give me that.
Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Wants to throw on 3rd down. He's not afraid to go deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God with this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Past the 1st down marker and still running. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Beavers look to keep this drive humming. Wants to go up top on 1st down. On the run, deep down the right side. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line.
There were very big expectations surrounding this guy coming into the season. He's delivered week in, week out. With that last catch, he's now got over 1,000 yards receiving on the year.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. Touchdown, Beaver! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. Found his open target. Accurate throw. And 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. Liberty is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Sparky isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over Middle Tennessee. Implications galore inside CUSA, and we'll circle back should anything big happen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Golden Bears will hustle to the line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload. Oh, you got to reload quick now, because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Wants to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Trying to set up the screen. Lights off the defender. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them, but exactly. Get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
On 4th down, going to the air. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Works the middle of the field. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Pressure coming. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Moves around to clear up the vision. On the move to the right, looking for a big one. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And he misses. How about that, man? Like, it seems like everything he's thrown so far has worked, especially down here. He's already got 2 touchdown passes against this defense. So, guys, I'm kind of surprised when he misses down here.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. This should be the last play of the quarter. He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And that will fall incomplete, and we have played one. Boy, they tried to end the first quarter on a high note to no avail. Second quarter's coming. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. First play of the period will be a second down. Wants to go up top. Grab near the marker. It's Newton. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it up to 14. And the Beavers getting set on 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. back to pass.
Ow.
And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete.
Things just not going as easy for this guy as they did his last game out. Last time he completed over 70% of his throws. This week, though, defense taking some throws away. They've made some plays. He just hasn't been quite...
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon State. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9.
And you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Golden Bears want to move quickly. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Fires to the big fella. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Here comes the hurry up.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Westbrook. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Move those chains without a hitch. Well, actually, with a hitch, but you get it.
I like that. Nicely done. The defense probably should have understood the ball was coming out quick, something like a hitch, a slant, a screen, something fast. They didn't. QB gets it on the money. Receiver gets the extra yards. Easy pitch and catch for the first down.
The run from the shotgun. Runs through the tackle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Golden Bears pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Mooney. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Motion from the back. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Mooney. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. And the Golden Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. From the gun on 3rd down. Fires on the move. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Cal!
Oh, you gotta play that better.
Grab in the end zone for the score.
What a throw by the QB. You think about it, you don't have much space near the sideline, and he put that thing right on the outside of the sideline where his receiver could go make a play. Not only does he make the play, I'm pretty sure he got a foot in bounds, and that's a great touchdown catch. What a playmaker.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. To the air on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
Remember back when I played for the Florida Gators, if you had 3,000 yards passing in a season, you might be an All-American. I know times have changed, but with that last completion, this guy's already over the 3.
I think you mean.
And I kind of
I
like
might be.
just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
To the air on second down. Intercepted for the 11th time.
Fucking wall
Picked up
bar.
a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Makes the catch. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be
Nigga, what did you
second
heard?
and
I
just
need
a
you.
few breaths away from the first down. The Golden Bears come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Now the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's Westbrook. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. And the Golden Bears in the hurry up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Westbrook. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Brings up second down.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Westbrook. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
And this
Somebody got to cough that bitch up, man.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. It is good. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Notre Dame took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. Kind of felt like how that 2012 Irish team led by Manti Te'o would just take the will of opposing teams.
Who's dropping down?
All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. And guys, with the empty backfield on second and short, might they take a shot here?
How are you overthrowing it this
time?
time?
This sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. The Beavers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking to buy time.
Throw the ball.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. He wants to change this route. Looking downfield, and time is running short.
Thank you, bitch.
Yeah,
ho.
Flag down, and no big secret why that receiver was being mauled by the defender.
Yeah, ho.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10.
I should have ran it the other way.
From the gun.
Put him on his ass then.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And the Beavers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch. And
he really should have made that catch, bro.
It'll be 2nd down. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a 1st down. Leaves it with the running back. They get him down, clock's running.
I knew I should have caught a fucking timeout.
Playoff as time expires here in the 1st half. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with a halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from there in Corvallis.
The Golden Bears will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. On the run from inside his own 5.
Oh man, we gotta get him out of there. Let's see if we can catch him off guard one time.
Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They opened this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
Fine.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the 2nd half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback strolling away from heat.
Yeah.
Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
This really has been a Jekyll and Hyde story for this quarterback. His last game out, he completed over 80% of his throws, but things just not going his way in this one. You've got to give the defense a ton of credit.
Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. The Beavers have this offense rolling. On the run, it's McWilliams. And a 9-yard gain.
I'll take what he gives us.
Leaves them with 2nd and short.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
The Beavers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab over the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And the incomplete
Turn around, bitch.
A shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll try to
his ass up.
There he goes. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Beavers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Now from inside the red zone. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Beavers! This guy is so slippery.
Yeah.
He just vaporizes right in front of the defense.
It's crazy. You can play touch football in the elevator and lose to this guy. He's that kind of quick.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. Complete to start this drive.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. And the Golden Bears want to crank the tempo.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Off the play fake. Gonna let it fly. Makes the grab along the left sideline for the huge gain. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal. The snap sets up the throw. Let's it fly.
Oh, you got mixed out there. Got mixed out there, my boy.
Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. He was hoping for something a little
Why
more
didn't y'all
dynamic,
ask
but
me
they
to
get it
buy?
on the ground at the 20. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. And after that last score, this is just a 2-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Obviously, this quarterback is a huge part of their rushing attack, and you've seen that early in this game. He's been very, very productive running the ball. Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes it's on scrambles like what you just saw. But with his speed, he makes it so
down, boy. What are you doing?
Defense.
Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on 1st down.
Nobody was open. Nobody was open.
He'll be knocked down at the 40.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the 2nd half. And
He's got some space. And they're able to get him down.
You gotta work, Horace. Work him.
Really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Getting 3rd and manageable. Nice job getting the run. Not only a positive run, shoot, you almost got the 1st down. Now you're set up for success on 3rd down.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Beavers are on the move. He's got two. From the gun. Give on the inside. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. That's caught. It's Newton. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. The Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon State.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. Wisconsin was able to squeak one out in front of those home fans at Camp Randall. In fact, I think in the end the difference may have been that Badgers crowd who heads for the gates with the win. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Good defense.
Thanks a lot for that. It sounds as if they had a good one. If you had a DB on the bingo card for the first sack of the game, you win.
Man, and I've been here before, Reese. Like, I can hear the trash talk right now. Like, wait a minute. I got to cover everybody in the back end, and I'm going to get sacks? Like, hey, defensive line, you want to get me some sacks? Or I guess I'll do it myself. And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defense.
Breaks into the open. Solid work and execution there.
I'm
They'll
not gonna
have a
fucking
first
squeeze
down
that
as they
shit in.
mark it at the 40. The Golden Bears moving quickly to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter,
It's the whole motherfucking tackle.
play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards. Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers.
Oh, you got to catch that.
Chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
Well, that's just great awareness by the defense, locating the quarterback and knowing they can't get to him. They can't get the sack. Just someone's got to get their hand in the air and knock it away.
Trying play action. Another incompletion on third down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. That'll trim the deficit to 15.
How about it? 50 plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He only needs a second of daylight. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. Immediately fires to the middle. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. Here's the pressure. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Turning it on. Touchdown, Beavers! And the pummeling has started.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocked that one right down the middle. That's the end of the period, and Oregon State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better
Let's
games.
pop that nigger, man.
Long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
Wants to fire on second down. Throwing right. Wide open downfield. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line.
That's on me.
Big play offense.
I switched and
has
didn't
them
know.
threatening now, 1st and 10 from the 25. Wants to go up top on 1st down.
Hey,
Pressure,
hey.
down he goes at the 33.
What the hell, I didn't know you out here, bro.
Been under duress all game long. He's one of the
Sure,
best in
that's
the
how we
country,
gonna play
and he's
it.
used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure,
Sure.
taking a sack there.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
There is nowhere to go. He is stopped, and it'll be 4th down from the 23. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, looking to pass. Throws toward the end zone. Intercepted for the 11th
Got my
time
nigga
this
fucked
season.
up, boy.
And that's a really good job by the defense. Understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the
Got
deep
my
stuff.
nigga fucked
Make
up,
them force
man.
the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Ow, I already overthrown that nigga wide open.
Too much on it from this big arm soft.
It's because you tired, ain't it? Yep, sure
Winning
is.
distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
And the Beavers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Beavers send out the punt unit. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions.
Good
But I
fucking
think I stay
defense.
aggressive with this offense.
Good fucking
I get back
defense
to
on
what I
these
did
bitch
the
ass
first
niggas,
part of
cuz.
the drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Hey, that nigga coughed that
And he was
bitch up,
able to
man.
run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the 1st down. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Mooney. There he goes. Continues to fight
Bitch.
for yards.
Hey, hold on. Bro, let get your bitch ass up, man. I know you trying to thump a nigga, man.
38, it'll be 1st down. And the Golden Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Not bad.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell with these two guys, they rep that play
I can't do that run
all
shit.
the time, and it's now showing
Let
up
this
here.
shit out, man.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the 1st down and get the sticks moving.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Damn, 2
Man
timeouts.
down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Golden Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Power football with the run. Got enough space.
Bitch.
Gets it all
Go.
to the 2-yard line. He was
Go.
in the end zone.
First and goal, Cal.
They want to throw it. Looking to the end zone.
Oh, you got to jump, dog.
Fit it in the window for the score.
And the big fella runs right down the middle of the field, runs the post route. You could tell quarterback locked into him, throws it up high, lets him catch the
Aw, man, y'all didn't even let me square that nigga up.
to kind of fend off the defenders and get in the end zone for 6.
If they're going to pull off this big rally, they'll need to get this one back. They line up for the onside kick.
Yeah,
Not
get
much
on here,
drive,
nigga.
more anxiety than waiting
Yeah,
to see
nigga
if
got
the
me
Kansas
fucked
team
up.
can corral the onside kick, and they do. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field.
Stop. Let me stop before I hurt this nigga, man.
Answer that here.
Let me stop before I hurt that nigga,
And I don't
man.
know what it is about momentum. In all the
Is he
locker
about
rooms
right
and
there?
all the years coaching everything. You
About
can't
right there.
Fight, you can't measure it, and the momentum has swung to the other side. You got to get it back.
You gonna take that, though.
But he has enough to move the chains.
And this one isn't
I'll take
over
that.
because the defense still has 3 timeouts left. But, man, that clock is ticking, and they can just run the
Get it
football
there.
up multiple possessions. They're going to need something magical to happen. They're going to need to start stripping at that football, create some turnovers, and get lucky down the stretch.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and
Love
7.
it, man.
Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Newton. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Beavers are on the move. Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Really good job.
Use your timeout, little snoozer. You're a little snoozer around here, bub.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Beavers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Right back to the well. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for a gap, it's McWilliams.
Oh, my boy.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all.
Right, like,
on
nigga, you
that
couldn't
play.
get to that bitch.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon State. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that Pac-12 matchup that just went final moments ago. Louisiana came through with a lunch pail hard hat performance, and the end result is an eye-opening road victory. And I guess it's not so much that they won, it's more how they won. And the fact, this wasn't ever really in question. Fun one in the Pac-12, man. They generally are, as the teams there continue to jockey for bowl position.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
Bounce off of all them niggas then, because we swarming, nigga.
Utility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Gets the
Don't worry about that, nigga.
Didn't go forward at all. They hope to
Don't worry about none of that.
enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
Ain't worry about none of that.
And the Golden Bears with the 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Oh, they're after it.
Yeah, quick you go,
The
Diggy.
defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. And listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
They all are whack.
To the 1st down marker, he's a yard short. They're throwing for it on 4th down. He's taking a deep shot. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing, you need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. They're working that left side. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. 1st down for this offense. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll get rid of it. Got a wide open receiver. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive. They've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the 4th quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
Snagged in the middle. It's Newton. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left.
You know, it's interesting. At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball. And because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
Wants to throw on 1st down. And they stop him just short of the goal line. They'll mark it at the 1. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Back to pass. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Touchdown, Beaver! Quick strike through the air for the score. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game. But the offense did their job.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. Here's a throw downfield late. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible.